Oh, there's the tree. Alright, here's the tree. They moved it just enough to get around.
Yeah.
Getting a little lower elevation, a little less mud. We gotta see if all the gates are open, because I know left is Holcomb Creek. To the right, I think there's a couple campsites too. Straight ahead, White Mountain, and there's.
I'm so low. It's definitely lower.
Yeah, baby, you have 4-to-1 now, not 2.7-to-1. You like it?
Different, that's for sure.
Okay, to the right here, there's some yellow posts. To the straight ahead, that White Mountain Trail and that Pine Camp, right?
Correct. I said we go right, see what we can find.
Roger that. (3:08). I think this is where we camped the last time we were up here in Big Bear. And that was a nice spot, actually. If we can get to that, we might stay there again. We kind of like that spot. Alright, I'll pick you up when we get over there. This one's a pretty boring road, if I remember right. It's just kind of a rocky road. It's not really difficult. And it looks like there's not as much snow and mud, too much here. Oh man, a few trees came down. Some fresh snaps. New firewood. Well, hopefully we find a spot soon too, because I got up at 2 o'clock this morning to go to work real early. I actually got up at like 1 and got to work at 2 o'clock. And so I can get off early so we can get an early start, because I work Thursday daytime, and then I work Thursday nighttime, or very early Monday morning, or Friday morning, you could call it. And that way we get out here early Friday. Ooh, big mud puddle here. And I gotta work Sunday night, so I'll be going back Sunday morning. We'll leave and head back. All right, I'll pick you up if we can find that same camp spot we were at last time. Maybe we'll stay there. All right, we aired down Jennifer. Front tires down to 10 psi, and we stopped at this neat little waterfall here that we never get to see because it's never running water. And we're gonna try this path. I went up a ways. I could see where the campground is, and just this little section has snow on it. So hopefully we can get Jennifer up it, no problems, and then we'll try to make camp up there where our other spot. Definitely kind of slushy. I can see the tips of pines just over a couple little hills here, and I think that's where that's the camp spot I'm aiming for. I aired Jennifer down on her front tires to 10 pounds, and she says that feels pretty good. I remember, I think there was a camp. Oh yeah, there is a campsite down there. Yeah, remember that campsite way down there? Let me climb this hill first, okay? Nah, it's not too bad. Come on up. All right, now we can start seeing some pine trees. They're over there, that way. I'm waiting to see Jennifer. Here she comes, chugging up the hill. Getting good grip. Liking her new 4-low. Ooh, got a little tricky here. Let's see. Big ditch on the right, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, looks like we're the first ones to come through here. Since the last snow, anyways. I think that was a couple days ago. They might have got a good dusting. Always fun, but a little bit anxiety because you can't see exactly where you're going. Alright, here we go. I think this is the way I want to go, right here. 3 and 08, that way. And that goes, oh, that's the scenic. Yeah, we don't want to go up there. Looks like a big ditch on the left here. I almost went into it, so watch out for it. She just gets to follow my tire tracks. That's too easy. Little Betty's a billy goat. She's taking it in stride. Nice little dip there at the water crossing. trees up ahead. We should be getting near camp. It should be right up here a little bit. Yeah, here's the pipeline signs from last time, remember? The gas pipeline. Another big dip here at the little creek crossing. Alright, we took 308 till we couldn't take it no more. We got to where a couple big trees are across the road, and you need a big chainsaw because they big trees. And it was just shy of the campground we were aiming for. So we're backtracking, and we know there's another yellow post. We're gonna check it out. See if we can get down to it, because it's kind of down in a hole over here, the one I said earlier. And there's not really much for tree cover, but it's definitely easy in and out. It should be for driving wise. We'll check it out. All right, so we're gonna base our camp here. It'll be our base camp. We'll have to, I don't know if we'll pack up and pull out tomorrow and go hit a trail and camp somewhere else, or if we'll just go hit a trail and come back. But we're gonna camp here in the snow. Not too deep, about 3 inches, 4 inches of snow. There's our filthy, dirty vehicles, slinging mud. Riders just loving running around in the snow. All right, well, I'm gonna help get unpacked and we'll get our camp situated. Wind is going that way, so I'm gonna put my little shanty camp living room. It's gonna be right there where Jennifer's standing, and that's where we're gonna be. That's where the fire pit. You can see the fire pit's there. I'm gonna have to rearrange and get situated and make it like home. We got a little picnic table there. Look at that. So we know we're at a yellow post because it has a picnic table. Woo! And plenty of rocks. So I should be able to build us a nice chimney for our little hovel, our little shanty. All right, let me help Jennifer get unloaded, and I'm making her do all the work. Look at that. What a woman. I'd take this woman camping any day of the week. Best woman in the world to go camping with. I just stand around and film, and she does all the work.
I do all the work. That's not a ridiculous thought.
What are you doing, Ryder? What are you doing? What are you doing? Making us all dizzy. Zoom. Zoom.
I take it you like snow.
You're a snow dog? Are you a snow dog? Well, I can't follow her anymore. She moves too fast. All right, we're going to set up, guys. Okay, just so you guys know, this is a first for Jennifer and I. We have never pitched a tent on snow till this trip. So this is a first. We are camping on snow. So for those snow campers like Johnny Uribe and Yomando, here we are, we're camping on snow. Can't say we never did it after this. That dog's going crazy for the snow. She's cracking me up. Okay, let me get stuff unloaded here. Figure out shanty camp. Get a shovel out. Dig up this poor fire pit. Needs some work. It's just a pile of dirt. So I'm going to have to really dig it out. I'm going to have to put my work gloves on. Get to work here before I can relax. Alright, here we go. First layer Jen's going to put is one of those reflective, heat reflecting blankets, emergency blankets. And then we'll put our flooring on top of that. Your blanket's tucked in that corner wrong. Oh, I guess you can fix it later, huh? Over there, it's folded over.
What goes over there?
Yeah, it's folded. The blanket's underneath, folded.
Oh, alright.
Alright, that'll be our heat reflection to keep our heat in. You're going to have to roll around. Flatten out in the snow. I guess once you get our mats down, it'll all mash down. What did you put Ted on a log?
Ooh, it's weird.
Crunchy snow. Jen's playing steamroller. Is that snow, that big lump? Oh, it is snow. That's all just snow, those big lumps?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, compactor Jen is doing her thing, compacting the snow, getting rid of the lumps and the bumps. All right, I'm gonna get you the next pieces. I just wanted you guys to see the reflective thing we put down there to help. Look at the dog, crazy dog. Ah, I got a carpet, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of Jennifer's stuff so she can make the bed. So, Jennifer's Jeep's almost empty. So you can see that Jennifer's Jeep is nearly all bedding and our clothing, our gear. She has a couple tarps left here, a couple blankets on the table, but otherwise she's empty. Got my slippers. So she's done. We got the Holy Toledo and the toilet tent there. Her emergency strap there where it's easy to grab. Even if she's packed, we can grab hold of that and get a tug or give a tug. So I'm gonna finish setting up here. Got a few hours of daylight, but I want to be good and snugged and in place before it gets dark, because this is my first time ever camping on snow. So I'm gonna be interesting how we get set up here. All right, here I go. Can you show them the yoga mat?
Huh?
The yoga mat. So our layers. We got our rug, and you know underneath the rug we put the space blanket. And then she puts a quilt, or what do you call it? Yeah, quilt, huh?
Yeah.
Cover, quilt. Puts that down over the yoga mats, if the dog ever gets out of the way. Ryder loves the tent because she sleeps with us in the tent. These are the self-inflating mats, and these snap together. That's very nice function with these. There they go, sucking air.
Sorry.
Alright, just wanted to show you the layers we go through. We sleep very, very comfortably. We have one full two-door Jeep of bedding.
Right.
Bedding, and she has that bag of clothes. That's her bag of clothes for, we're going home Sunday.
Are in there too.
Oh, and our pillows. Okay, and our pillows. And that's my bag. And then Jennifer brings that black food bag also. And this trip, she brought all the firewood, so that was real neat. I was very light this trip. The ice chest is in my Jeep. Those chairs, lantern, all the booze was in my Jeep. All the tools are in my Jeep. And the kitchen is in my Jeep. And you can see I keep my tow strap there also on the side with my tree saver strap there also. And then I have my soft shackle here. And then we have our 2 fire extinguishers. This one says that you should ride naked because it adds color to your cheeks. That one's for electrical fire. And this one's ABC for everything fire over here. And that's our setup. We use these. We got these on Amazon. And they hold it nice in place there. They weren't very expensive. There's some new, I've seen some new ones out. Boy, they're really neat. But we've had these for a little while and they work for us. They keep our fire extinguishers handy, ready to go. All right, guys, she's ready now pretty soon to get the rest of the blankets and the rest of the bedding. And then after I get her set up, I'm gonna set up our little shanty tarp cabin that'll keep us cozy by the fire and our cooking area after I get Jennifer situated there and she can take a break and watch me work for a little while. All right, let me get her bedding. And here I'll show you, Jennifer has an even fancier fire extinguisher system. She just refilled them this season too, so they're been good. These are old, these have been around for a while. This is her ABC, and she's got the bracket with straps and some zip ties on there. That's what holds her fire extinguishers in place. And I can't say anything because these fire extinguishers have been here since I've known Jennifer. And we're going on 7+ years, and she's had the Jeep 12. It's an 07, yeah, so they've been in here a long time. And that's how she holds them in. So everybody's got a solution for their fire extinguishers. Just remember, carry your fire extinguishers. They come in handy. All right, there's our blankets. I got to get into Jennifer. This is the wag bag, toilet paper, toilet bags to poop in a bag, that kind of stuff. It's all in here. Okay, here we go. I got to get to work.
Okay, just so you know, since John was giving me shit about my bag, half of it was sheets and pillows. This is my actual clothes.
What are those sexy underwear for?
My underwear.
Oh, sexy.
Oh, and of course, since it's, you know,
Was it St. Patty's Day this weekend?
St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Oh.
Everything I'm wearing is green.
Lucky me.
Green.
You might get lucky this weekend,
Get
Jennifer.
lucky.
Well, I think this is Pacific Crest Trail right here.
Really?
I think so. I think that's what this campground's for. I see right there. You can see the trail. Right there. And I believe that's the Pacific Crest Trail, PCT. And that's it right there. A little snow on it. I think we got some running water below us too. Oh, we do got a little creek below us. A little bit of water running. So you got a water source. We're in a good spot here. For at least another couple days till the water stops flowing. All right, I gotta get to work. I keep on putting it off and I keep filming. So notice that we don't sleep with a sleeping bag anymore. We have sheets and 3 wool blankets, 2 quilts. We throw a moving blanket over the top. She threw it up there, but the wind blew it off. We'll throw it back.
Oh.
That helps hold in some heat too, having that moving blanket underneath the rain fly. So we'll throw that up and get the rain fly on it, hold it in. And we're snug, and there's a bug in the rug in there. All those blankies, and Jennifer's aim to get lucky this weekend. That generates some heat in there, some some natural heating activity. Oh yeah. You're silly. All right. It's creeping on 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and we got shanty camp set up here. I got the tarp behind me, and in life there's very few things I dislike. I'm pretty easygoing, but one thing is I really hate having a wet butt. I cannot stand having a wet butt. I despise it. One of the other things I dislike is having the wind come at my back. I have a really bad back, and I dislike the wind hitting me in the back. So we got us a little camp here with our tarp set up, and I got the wind not at my back. How's photography going?
Pretty.
Yeah?
Huh.
We should have a pretty sunset here pretty soon. We're facing due west right into the sunset. So it kind of gives us a nice afternoon warming up a little bit. But you can feel the temperature dropping already, huh?
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little chilly. It looks like we got, I think, one fist is 1 hour. So then we got 1 hour left of sunlight. Before it gets, well, not sunlight, but direct sunlight, because it's going to drop behind this little hill in front of us.
There's a nice little creek up over on the other side of
Yeah.
the hill there.
Pretty good to hear it.
Yeah.
We'll go down and see it tomorrow. Before we go wheeling or after or whatever we do.
Check it out.
All right. I'm gonna get a fire going, so at least we get some coals going before the sun goes down. Okay, we're out. Woo. Say hi, Ryder. Hi, Ryder. Ryder. She looks like the.
So I was thinking about dinner.
Yeah.
So what we have is New York steaks
Ooh, yeah.
or pork shoulder chops, and I have some yams. That's going to take, what, an hour? So
Any beans?
I have baked beans.
We could have pork and beans.
So you can have pork and beans.
That's easy.
Yeah. And
Have steak for dinner tomorrow.
We could do that.
Steak and yams.
I have, like, potatoes, or the mashed potatoes, or the canned green beans. Oh, I have zucchini.
Well, none of those things go with pork and beans.
Well, I'm just saying what I have.
Oh, okay.
So that way you can, make a choice.
Oh, all right.
So
Well,
we could do pork and beans tonight.
that's easy.
Yeah.
We can chop up the pork, fry it up, and then put it in with the beans and have a one bowl meal.
Yeah, that'd be nice and hot.
Yeah, and easy to sit right in front of the fire and
Yeah,
eat.
that's a good idea.
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll have pork and beans tonight. These real fancy recipes we have for camping because, we go and we see what's on sale at Stater Brothers or Walmart, and that's how we figure out our dinner menu.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we got some meats and we got some sides.
Because we had already done the corned beef cabbage
Yeah, we had
over
that
the
this week.
So
We don't need it today.
now we're done with that.
Oh man, it's getting up at 2 in the morning. It's catching up to me.
So,
All right, I'm gonna start a fire here in a
Fire.
little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a fire and then we'll fry up some pork and then we'll put it in a can of beans and then we'll just have pork and beans. Simple meal,
that works.
camp meal.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
bye, Ryder. Say bye, Ryder. Bye bye.
She's chilly. Chilly dog.